former UFC Women's Bantamweight champion Miesha Tate, and she told us in the fighter meeting on Thursday she has left no stone unturned in advance of this matchup here tonight. She feels like she has taken her preparation to that requisite next level. She has recommitted herself to the strength and conditioning. Thought maybe her body would realize success at flyweight. That was not the case at a more comfortable 135 pounds. Less angry during training camp, so that can allow her to be a more doting mom. But she's excited. She's been smiling all week, and feels DC like it might be a bad time to be fighting Miesha Tate. Here she is, big-time feel, no surprise there. The UFC Hall of Famer and former women's bantamweight champion, the great rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey is a box office hit. Every time her name sits atop the marquee, the stars come out.
Yes.
From her UFC debut with the quick submissions to Jean LaBelle standing next to the octagon with the timer. Everything was always a spectacle, and Ronda had the skills to back it up.
I remember being at weddings and bar mitzvahs back in 2011, getting texts from guys like Sean Shelby, dude, you gotta see what Ronda Rousey just did, and it didn't take her long to enter the mainstream, successfully defended the title several times. Ronda Rousey back and perhaps with a point to prove here tonight. Ronda Rousey is ready to engage yet again. All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's Tale of the Tape. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Miesha Tate. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Rowdy Ronda Rousey!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Do it.
Well, a fast start will be useful for the former UFC champion Miesha Tate here tonight as we get going in round one. At times, she has been a little bit tentative early on in fights and has gotten behind on the scorecards. She has been able to rally against the likes of Holly Holm, Sarah McMahon, but a quick start, undeniably, would be useful for Miesha Tate here tonight. Straight to the body by Tate. Nice jab by Tate.
Get your range back. Get out of there.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, nice job by her there on the counter. She is a counter striker of the highest order. That is the book on her. She will use her opponent's aggressiveness against them at times. And if she can continue to do that throughout this fight, the advantage could swing her way. Oh, brutal knee to the body. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without. Left hook to the head. Ooh, she lands again. Well, she has done a lot of significant damage thus far, and a lot of it has been courtesy of her counter-striking. We show you the numbers there, bottom of your screen. She has landed moving forward. She has landed moving backward. Heady stuff out of this contender here tonight. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, big elbow. All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
Trying to set up that counterattack. Oh, nice straight punch there by Rousey. Able to connect with a beautiful jab. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Push kick there to the body. Oh, how is she standing? Brutal knee to the body. Beautiful. Round one winding down here. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Okay, relax. Give me a big deep breath. Come on. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Relax.
All right, what a round it was. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights, DC, and she can throw knees with anybody in this division.
She is a high-level Muay Thai fighter. She has a great understanding of using everything available. In that round, it was the knees, and those knees really did control that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round as our next round gets underway. Some risk management in the previous 5 minutes there.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they are the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close.
Huge fire right over the top. Her opponent in a world of trouble now.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to. Oh, my goodness. Oh!
And she misses with the left punch there. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the... Oh!
There it is again. Look at that.
All right, so not exactly the kind of fight or approach we expected to see out of this decorated Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. Perhaps this will be the round in which she attempts to take it.
Well, you hope to see it, right? Because everything else builds off of her strong.
Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Stay relaxed. Put your hands up high.
Great vision, great defensive instincts by her there as she continues to block the majority of these shots coming her way.
Her hands are always where they're supposed to be.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. 2 minutes to go. Throws that teep.
Any body kick may finish this fight. It does not have to be the front one up the middle.
Really good vision to block that one. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Well, we haven't really seen her famed jiu-jitsu. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
1 minute to go in the round. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Tate's punch to the body there doesn't get there. Nice job by the defense to block the shot. All right, so different rounds, same narrative, and it's the wrestler's hands, not her takedown. She came here to box today.
Yeah, she came here to box, John. She told us that we were going to be very surprised at how good she looked in the stand-up. And to this point, she has proven that. But I wonder how soon we can expect a level change for her to try to take her opponent down, because ultimately you always go back to what you do instinctively, and we know that's a wrestler.
Excellent work. That's what I'm talking about. Keep that up. Don't change a thing. Keep the pace. Keep setting up.
All right, there's the horn. Let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC. What a display of striking.
Yeah, John, she did a great job. I mean, she knew exactly what she needed to do, and she mixed everything up beautifully, right? Every punch landed to a kick. Whenever her opponent thought kicks, she would follow up with punches. It was a masterclass in striking over the course of that round.
Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so the previous 2 rounds, pretty entertaining, DC. We'll see who has the upper hand here as this next round gets underway.
Very evenly matched fight. We knew exactly this when they were matched up. We were excited about the fight. We kind of expected this to be very even between these 2 talented fighters.
Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take place in close tonight, and she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing. Oh, my goodness.
Relax. Keep your hands.
She lands a beautiful punch there. Huge shots going on right here. Another one.
This could be it. Just a kick right under that right elbow.
She's got to start looking to finish here.
Tate's now covered. Straight punch by her there, DC, and now her opponent may be seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish tonight. Fantastic fight by both of these women.
Oh, liver kick!
She won revenge, eh?
Back to the feet now. Less than 2 minutes to go on round 3.
Oh, another one. I think she hurt her. Oh! She's in a ton of trouble here.
Like that. Like that.
We might get a stoppage here soon.
That body kick hurt her bad.
1 minute now to go in the third. Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Final seconds here. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Unbelievable. So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was going to get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 54 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
So another seminal moment in a career full of them for Ronda Rousey here tonight. She continues the celebration there with her corner, and why not enjoy it? Certainly returning to dominant form here tonight. And I think you can say now she's only getting better at this stage of her career. That is a scary proposition for the rest of this bantamweight division.